your women's champion on SmackDown, Jade Cargill.
Yep.
Whoop-de-doo. You think you've done something. You think you're impressive. This is my show. I'm that you know what. I don't care.
Jade
It's
Cargill.
so boring. It's
Jade
so
Cargill.
stale. It's so stupid.
Why do you only have one line? And why do you have more lines than title defenses?
Exactly.
She's still not defended her belt.
She hurt me and Amy.
Is her first defense going to be against Jordan Grace, who just got to SmackDown?
We don't need her losing.
When Jade Cargill's been champion for over 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. Welcome on into episode 29 of the Heel Tactics podcast. We're back. And
big week in wrestling.
Freaking massive week.
Literally.
Let's just rip this Band-Aid, bro. Drew McIntyre is the undisputed WWE champion.
You heard it here first, folks.
Who called it last week? Who said Jacob Fatu will interfere, causing Drew McIntyre to win the belt?
This guy right here.
Who said they probably won't do that? But
we
I
got
liked it.
We
and
got
he
it.
Called it
almost perfectly, except for the fact that I wanted Jacob to come down and solely attack Cody to fuel the story of the Cody attack Jacob backstage. But we got the 3 stages of hell match. Just kind of go through the match real quick. First round was a straight wrestling match. Drew ripped the turnbuckle off the corner. As the ref went to put it back on, he low blowed Cody, pinned Cody, got the first pin. Falls count anywhere. Cody and him went and fought out in the crowd out in Berlin, Germany. Cody jumped off like a 20-foot drop or something like that through a table. Also shoved a banana in Drew's mouth backstage.
He did do that. That was a weird spot.
Got back to ringside, put Drew through the announce table, and I think he got the pin off that. So it went to 1-1, got into the steel cage, and I personally thought the steel cage match section of it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Like a
steel
solid match.
Steel cage matches can be kind of like...
They were
like just a
it.
wrestling match
Yeah.
in a cage, but they were actually like going up on
they,
the cage,
they did a
the cage.
great job in the steel cage. And then we got a guy in a black hoodie. Oh no, who could it be? Jacob Fatu. Jacob got in there, immediately started dropping Drew. Cody was just sitting there selling in the corner, and finally he was like, I'm getting involved. He went over, was like, Jacob, what are you doing? Pulled him off. They went at it, and off of the distraction of Cody and Jacob,
literally fell out of the ring.
Slides on out.
To get the win. To get the belt on an episode of SmackDown. In
Germany.
Mm-hmm. In Germany.
Amazing.
This was crazy.
Amazing.
Absolutely crazy.
Here for it.
This belt, for the past freaking 6 years at this point, has only swapped hands on WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and Drew McIntyre won it on SmackDown. That's awesome. Going into the WrestleMania season, which is even crazier.
Yep.
You know, he's deserved it for so long.
Yeah, absolutely.
He had the 5-minute reign at WrestleMania 40. That doesn't count.
Only guy to hold the new World Heavyweight and the Undisputed, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a short-lived belt in theory, but he's the only guy to have held both.
But I like that it's this belt. I like that he didn't win the World Heavyweight. I like that he got to actually beat Cody.
Yes.
That this feud that has existed for a million years and probably will still exist.
Oh, yeah.
Actually meant something. Something actually happened at the end. Because at this time last year, we were right dab in the tail end of Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, which was so well written for Kevin Owens to win that freaking belt, and it didn't happen.
Yep.
They actually... Was the story as good? Not at all.
No.
But they actually pulled the trigger on a feud that has existed since SummerSlam, essentially. Now, I know Cody had his break to go film Street Fighter, but still. It doesn't feel pointless. And so often these big title feuds that just result in nothing, it's just like, why did we just waste our time on all of that?
Absolutely.
But Drew, turning heel forever ago, finally... them making something of it, because you had him lose the World Heavyweight Championship in 5 minutes. You had him lose to CM Punk 2 out of the 3 times in their feud. You had him lose to Damian Priest, which he shouldn't have even done, probably. But finally...
we get the payoff. Drew McIntyre is undisputed champion. Thank the Lord.
Yep.
Also was extremely shocked with the announcement we got of the tournament kind of thing going on.
Starting on SmackDown. 4 matches. Miz versus Randy Orton. That was horrible. Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams. Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa. And Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov. Aside from Solo, all of these people have thrown their names in the hat to want a world title shot. Solo just fits, I guess.
He's Solo.
So all these people want a shot.
Let's
They're
give
actually
them a
doing
shot.
something with it. The winners of those 4 matches will face in a fatal 4-way at Saturday night's main event to get a number 1 contender for Drew's WWE title at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia in the incomplete stadium in a parking lot.
Was extremely shocked, though, that was the announcement and not an immediate Cody getting a shot back at the title.
Yeah.
'Cause that was my first thought. Okay, Cody will get to run it back. Then the next thought was Cody will win the Royal Rumble so he can face
Well,
him at
you know,
Mania
Nick
for the
Aldis
belt.
thought Cody was going to retain.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I like it, though. I like that it's not an immediate, let's get Cody back. I'm assuming, he's either going to get a little bit of time off to go home, or he's filming something or doing something.
Or he will face Jacob for
yes, that's what I would,
time
at this point in time,
until
like.
Royal Rumble or something.
Was also shocked Jacob wasn't on the list of the
Well, he
guys
wasn't
fighting.
known to have returned yet.
Well,
he
that's a good
returned
point.
after that was announced.
That's a good point. He should drop Solo and take Solo's spot.
You should let him face Cody in a singles match at Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Probably not Rumble because they'll probably both be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
But we should probably get him versus Cody Chamber.
Yes.
If we want to run triple threat at Mania, we can do it.
We should
It's
run a
not too
6-man ladder
difficult.
match at Mania.
I don't think that's actually going to happen.
Probably not.
But
yeah.
I'm convinced Braun Breaker's winning the Royal Rumble. So the Royal Rumble is a not factor for Drew McIntyre's championship, I feel like. Because Braun will inevitably pick CM Punk.
Yes.
But,
absolutely.
you know, I think we can get creative with Elimination Chamber. Or we can let Cody and Jacob both be in the Elimination Chamber.
That's what I'm thinking.
Pin each other at the same time as the final 2.
Oh, here we go.
To get to a triple threat at Mania. Because you shouldn't... If you're going to do these 3 guys, you shouldn't just do a 1v1.
No.
Now, there is the chance that Royal Rumble does go towards Drew's only in the situation of them letting Sami Zayn win because it's Saudi Arabia. But there's a widespread theory that Sami Zayn's going to fight Drew in Saudi for the belt, which I could see happening.
Absolutely.
So that would, unless he goes back into the Rumble, that takes Sami out of the Rumble.
Yeah.
So I still feel like the Royal Rumble is going to be a non-factor as far as the WWE Championship goes.
I don't want Drew to lose it at Royal Rumble.
I don't think
Sammy.
he will.
I don't think they should do that. Way too quick of a reign. I also don't want to lose it at Mania, but we're not at that point yet. But
I'd be fine with
him.
him
See them
if they
letting Sammy
run the
beat him at
program with these 3
Saudi.
guys. I'd be fine with him losing it to Jacob. I don't want to see Cody win it.
Nah.
I don't want to see Cody win this year's Royal Rumble.
We'll also probably
don't need that.
We may not even get Cody coming back after this belt because everything online is just it's going to be Cody Roman for nothing at WrestleMania, just a grudge match.
If they're going at it for nothing, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Because I don't want to see them again. But if there's nothing on the line, sure. Is it
Roman
crappy
win.
because they'll probably main event one of the nights? Yes,
Absolutely.
But
You're not.
I mean, I don't want to
see
see them fight for
a belt. Nah, they don't need it.
I feel like Cody's at this point the same way I feel about Roman. And I don't like Cody. I like Roman, but still, neither of them need a belt right now.
No.
At all. Cody has been world champion for the better part of 2 years, between his 2 reigns. Mm-hmm. He doesn't need a belt. He's not doing anything new with the belt.
Nope.
Putting the belt on Drew McIntyre, he hasn't been an actual champion since the pandemic. This gives you a chance to pursue plenty of new stuff.
Yes.
Drew is much better in feuds, considering the fact that most of your guys on SmackDown are faces.
Yeah.
Or a lot of your guys are faces.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew hasn't feuded with a lot of them. Drew's feuds are always really long. So, of his legitimate singles feuds, the only ones in recent times have been Seth Rollins, which he beat for the world title. CM Punk, which lasted a freaking year.
Yeah.
Damian Priest.
Yep.
And Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Nothing else has been long.
Nah. But
I mean, he's had stuff with like the bloodline and stuff, but that's not really real.
Well, that was forever. it was
No,
like
the Bloodline, like when he came back to SmackDown as like
Yeah.
the Bloodline Hunter and was fighting like
yeah,
Jimmy.
like that was his like purpose of being on SmackDown, and then like he
They
would randomly
instantly
mention
forgot
it, but it
they,
wasn't.
They
his
were
main,
like, screw that.
yeah,
We're just gonna run this Damian Priest story.
It wasn't his main story on SmackDown when he got back. But congrats, Drew. I'm so happy he won. Also happy my prediction was right, but just the fact that he won the belt.
So as far as the Fatal 4-Ways go, who do we think is going over in each of them?
I'm thinking Sammy over Ilya. I'm thinking Damian over Solo.
With Y6 interference.
Yes. I don't want them all to have interferences, but
I think that's the only one that should have interference.
I can easily see.
I think Randy is easily beating the Miz.
Randy should destroy the Miz, but I also could see Trick interfering since they're trying to throw Trick in so many different spots where he's going to be.
But Trick's got his own match to worry about.
It's Trick Williams. He's literally trying to insert himself in everything right now. That's what I'm saying.
The
That's
only way,
other
I
one
mean, you can just
see.
easily prevent that by letting Randy and Miz start the show.
You can. I mean, what's to prevent Trick from walking out the beginning of the show or the end of the
He's
show?
focusing on his match later. I wouldn't
true.
do that.
I wouldn't.
I think
I'm
Matt
saying it's the only thing I
Cardona
can
is
see.
going to beat Trick Williams too.
Yes.
Trick had a good start to SmackDown. I mean, he beat Ray Phoenix this week. Forgot who it was. My bad.
No,
it was a good match.
Yeah, they had a good match. Hadn't
so
had Ray in action in a while.
Started off with a win. It was a little cheeky victory.
Yeah, it was nice. He
with
had his
a
little
roll-up.
promo off with Randy.
Didn't make Ray look too weak because he got rolled up. So Trick's making an impact. Trick's
Yes.
being booked how Mello should have been booked when he got called up.
Yeah.
But they had different plans.
Yeah.
No plans, actually. But Trick's like, he's only in this spot because he's fresh on SmackDown. He's not going to stay in this main event scene for long.
No.
He's only here because he's fresh.
Yes.
Once he gets a legitimate feud, it's not going to be with a main eventer.
No. His very first feud could be with a main eventer.
He's not going to win it then.
No, and then he'll drop and he'll be in a mid-card scene
Yes.
for a while. But yeah, I thought him and Ray.
Now, I
did have a
like
good
how
match.
he's being booked, though.
Yeah.
That's not, like, I
Yeah.
think it is
the super
smart.
overconfident. I'm here to take everybody's job or take your spot on the roster.
Because
basically.
too often these guys will come up or show up and they'll act like they're the greatest thing to ever happen and they deserve all this and that, and they'll instantly be in the mid card.
Yeah.
Like instantaneously the second they show up.
Yeah.
Trick is keeping that cocky character, but he's actually going after main eventers.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
I like the angle they're going at. Although he's got a little beef with Sammy and a little beef with Randy. Maybe they let Trick beat Cardona. I wouldn't. I would have Cardona
I
beat
wouldn't.
Trick. You can't strap a rocket and just send Trick to the top immediately.
also, why would you do that with Matt Cardona?
Agreed. You can't.
I don't
bury
think Matt
Cardona.
Cardona's in this situation to lose this match.
Nah, he's definitely not.
Now, is he winning the Fatal 4-Way? Absolutely not.
Nah, sadly.
What will he be doing at WrestleMania? I don't know because
Ladder match for the U.S. title or something. I don't know.
I don't really know what spot they're going to keep Cardona around after the same thing with Trick.
Yeah.
Trick, I think, is dropping to the mid-card.
No matter what.
I don't know where Matt Cardona's going after this.
He
I
doesn't
don't know
deserve
if
to
he's,
drop, but also I don't think he'll stay up.
I feel like
there.
he'll be around that like Sami Zayn LA Knight level.
LA Knight, absolutely.
Fighting everybody.
Or we can get the Knight Riders, even though he's Cardona, and just put him with LA Knight, let him be a tag team.
LA Knight's gone.
He'll be back at Royal Rumble easily. But yeah,
Yeah, I think Cardona's probably just going to levitate around anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
He's always ready.
he is always ready. Love it. We also had another title match, which was the best thing she's done with that belt.
Julia versus Alexa Bliss. 0 build-up, not announced till during the show. Mm-hmm. This is already a better Julia title reign.
Absolutely.
She already has as many defenses. It was against somebody meaningful and not Zelina Vega. Mm-hmm. And, like, this is all you have to do. Like, this is all it takes. When you put Julia in a match,
Yes.
the belt should be on the line.
Absolutely.
It's simple. Commentator said she's looking to make a bigger impact with this title reign. That's all the explanation you need for any of it.
Yes.
Why is she defending against Alexa Bliss?
Why
because she
not?
has a match with Alexa Bliss and the
Yeah.
belt's on the line.
Why not?
Why is she fighting Alexa Bliss? Because sometimes matches can just be booked for the heck of it. Mm-hmm. Charlotte was out.
She was sick. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to have a random match booked.
Not at all.
Not everything needs a story.
No.
And with someone like Julia, who has struggled with being in bad stories, giving her title defenses against people who she's not in a feud with works.
Yes.
Lash and Nia did interfere, but ultimately, that makes sense too.
Yes.
They're in a storyline with Alexa and Charlotte. And you can let freaking Kiana and Julia wrestle some tag matches. It's not impossible.
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Not at all.
Since on SmackDown, the women's division is 3 divisions in one.
Yes.
Your main event, your tag team, and your mid card are all one division.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's not going to hurt to let her fight in tag matches. Nope. It wouldn't hurt to let Chelsea and Alba fight in tag matches. It doesn't hurt anybody. It actually only helps them all because of how short-staffed they are.
Yes. Speaking of short-staffed, we got Jordynne Grace officially signing to SmackDown to try to bolster the women's division a little bit. She was backstage talking to Aldis about it. And
great choice.
Yes. Alba Fire and Chelsea pulled up. Chelsea wanted to talk to Aldis, and Aldis said, actually, let's talk about her first match. We'll give it to Alba Fire.
Well, Alba steps up to her. Well, yeah. And he's like, you just gave me a great idea.
Yeah.
You two tonight.
And we get Alba Fire, Jordynne Grace.
It's not an instant squash match.
No.
It shouldn't have been an instant squash match.
But it also didn't make Jordynne Grace look weak or anything.
Yep.
And as she's walking back up, we get your women's champion on SmackDown, Jade Cargill.
Yep.
Whoop-de-doo. You think you've done something. You think you're impressive. This is my show. I'm that you-know-what. I don't care.
Jade
it's
Cargill.
So boring. It's so stale. It's so stupid.
Why do you only have one line? And why do you have more lines than title defenses?
Exactly.
She's still not defended her belt.
She hurt Michin and
Is her first defense going to be against Jordynne Grace, who just got to SmackDown?
We don't need her losing.
When Jade Cargill's been champion for over 2 months? This is insane. This is so much worse than Tiffany Stratton's title reign. Tiffany Stratton's title reign sucks.
It sucks. She fought 3 people.
And Jade has fought
0
for the belt. She's fought 0.
She's fought Michin and BFAB, but
she's also taken Michin and BFAB out of the situation.
Absolutely, which is part of the reason why I don't think she's had a match yet.
This is the same thing. I would like. You should be doing the same thing with her that you're doing with Julia. If she's in a match, why is the belt not on the line? If she's as dominant and self-confident as she
shouldn't be afraid to defend.
Not at all, especially against the likes of Michin and BFAB. And I get the heel character. You don't deserve a title shot.
Yes, that's one aspect.
But if her character's only going to be you don't deserve a title shot and there's never going to be any title matches, that's where you got an issue.
Yeah.
You don't deserve a title shot's fine if you're a defending champion fighting somebody who clearly is lower than you.
But the you don't deserve a title shot angle also works a lot more when you have a GM like Pierce who will say to the heel, well, doesn't matter. You're going to defend tonight. Yeah. Aldis literally only cares about Cody Rhodes.
Aldis doesn't.
He doesn't do his job.
He doesn't care about it. He cares, I guess, about the tag division and the women's side, and I guess now about the women's U.S. title slightly.
Yeah.
He does not give a crap if Jade does anything.
No, that angle works better.
Have we even seen Aldis interact with Jade in months?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That angle will work if Aldis is putting pressure on her from management that she has to defend her belt.
Yeah.
But no one's doing that. So it's literally just a boring title reign. It's not even a reign. It's just her with a belt.
Raw. Sure. We go back to this reign a lot because it's a really easy one to bring up, or I go back to it a lot. When Finn and JD were tag champs.
Yes.
They only had the one defense. But at least that defense happened from Adam Pearce showing up and being like, y'all have to defend your belts.
Yeah.
We're not going to get something like that with Jade. And she might not defend until WrestleMania.
Wouldn't shock me.
Which would be pre-Survivor Series to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
With 0 defenses.
Yeah.
Or
0 televised.
Maybe.
She's probably defended
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
I doubt it. No, she's been fighting Michin and BFAB.
Yeah,
that's who she was fighting on the house show circuit.
She hurt both of them. Oof. Okay, you might be right.
Maybe one defense. Maybe she defends at Elimination Chamber. She's not defending on TV, I don't think.
No, not on just a SmackDown.
Because her stocks are too high, I guess, even though she's
Done
horrible.
nothing. She's done nothing.
She so needed to go to NXT before the main roster. It's
100% agree.
I don't know, but I mean, frigging Jordan Grace being there helps.
Yes, but like you said, she's gonna be her first opponent most likely.
Once we get past Stand and Deliver, we'll probably get a few more NXT girls coming up. But
yeah,
most of them are probably occupied with other stuff going into Stand and Deliver, or will be occupied with other stuff going into Stand and Deliver. You also got whatever's going on with the women's North American title down there, but I don't know. The women's division,
Smackdown women's
they still
division.
need more people.
Yes,
But as far as the U.S. title goes and the tag titles go, these are all steps in the right direction.
yes. We also had a good old 8-man tag match. Wyatt
Good
Sucks.
old?
Well,
I wouldn't use that word to describe
good
this.
point. Wyatt Sucks versus MFT.
This match was boring.
Yes.
This match was disappointing.
Yes.
This match was a snooze fest. This match had a super anticlimactic ending.
Solo grabs the lantern, looks at it.
And then Uncle Howdy gets
completely distracted
He
and
gets
Tama
dropped by
drops him.
Tonga and pins it.
Shout out Tonga get the pin.
Uncle Howdy has genuinely zero aura. None. He got pinned like a chump.
Here's my question.
Where was his group?
No, here's my question.
He grabs the lantern. Nikki Cross isn't going to run after him.
Her entire job is to sit with their gear. She sits on the ground beside the rocking chair until she maybe does a distraction in the match. So Solo just free roam walks over there, nothing happening. Nikki Cross doesn't see him going for their stuff and say, maybe I should do something. No. Solo just gets the lantern. Nikki Cross is nowhere to be found until Uncle Howdy gets pinned and she gets in the ring to check on him. And all of them.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid writing. Stupid group. I'm not going to waste time talking about it.
I got something to say about
Shout
it.
out MFT for getting the dub.
More aura loss because we don't see Uncle Howdy wrestle often.
Yeah.
I don't like the White Six. I don't like Uncle Howdy.
No.
But I can respect some of the production quality that went into designing him.
Yeah.
With the jacket and the hat and the mask. His rain gear is so bad. It's plain black pants, a black tank top, the mask, the fakest looking dreads I've ever seen. You can see the strap on his mask behind. You can see Bo's hair while seeing the fake dreads.
Yeah.
That's so trash.
Yeah.
That is so garbage. Get rid of the dreads. If it's going to be hair out, just let it be Bo's naturally long hair.
Yeah.
Force Bo to freaking grow some dreads. I don't know.
I can agree with that.
But, like, it looks trash. You got this, like, character, and
anytime he's just the character, like, the full get-up, he looks good.
All of their full get-ups,
yeah,
like, had effort put into them.
with the mask and all that, yeah.
And the other members take their masks off when they wrestle.
Yes.
I don't want to see him take the mask off when he wrestles. There's a clear distinction between what's supposed to be Howdy and what's supposed to be Bo.
Yes.
But for this to be the wrestling get-up, and yet again, he only wrestles once every, like, 8 months.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal, but, like, it needs something.
Yes.
It needs something going on the outfit. It doesn't need to be plain because he doesn't have his jacket.
Yeah.
And he needs something better going on with this area.
Covering it up at least, yeah.
Because the hair and the dreads just looks horrible. And he looks so stupid like that.
Yeah, I like the point. We also had U.S. Open Challenge.
We did.
Mello asked Ilya.
Mello's first open challenge.
Yeah, Mello asked Ilya if he would answer it, to which Ilya said, I'm actually going to talk to Aldis right now about...
He said, he was like, I respect you.
Yeah, and we will meet again. Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about something different.
Yeah.
I love that he said something different.
Yeah.
He didn't say something
Better or bigger,
because
yeah.
that's still showing his respect for the
US title.
Championship,
Yes.
the US Open Challenge for Carmelo
for Melo,
Hayes.
yeah.
He wasn't putting Melo down because Melo beat him last week.
Yeah.
Ilya saying something different was the perfect choice of wording.
Yes. He also spoke to Miz backstage
He said,
before
"Come on,
Ilya was like,
set
you
the
can
match."
open it? Or yeah, you can... Yeah. And
You
Miz,
see what Randy Orton did to me earlier tonight?
I'm
That's
not ready.
hardly fair.
Yeah. Melo said, all right, maybe next week. I'll see you later.
I like that Melo just like is clowning around
Miz
at
yeah.
this point.
We got Shinsuke Nakamura answering the call.
I didn't expect it.
No.
The match was fine.
I thought it was solid.
I thought you could have gotten a little bit better out of these two.
I think Melo was trying very, very hard to sell the leg.
Yeah.
And that just... selling is an art for sure, but like overselling gets to the point where it's like, all right, we need a little bit more.
I don't really see why in a Shinsuke match you're worried about a leg so much.
Yeah, well,
like going into them talking this match over.
Yeah,
if it was an AJ Styles match where he has a move like the calf crusher,
yeah,
worry about the leg, oversell the leg. Yeah. But Shinsuke doesn't really have that as far as I can think.
It's more so to keep him grounded, but no matter what damage you do to a leg,
but these are two high-paced guys. Yeah. You should just let Carmelo fly.
I agree. But Melo did retain in a solid match.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
There's no flaws with it.
Yeah.
The skit before the match, Nathan Frazier's back there preparing to go out
for the open challenge.
And then seemingly Axiom shows up in
the blue mask,
in a sweater and the blue mask. And he says, "What are you doing? Why aren't you in your ring gear? I thought we could race each other out." I like that because that's how they do the open challenges in NXT. Like everybody's jumbling to get to it. And then he just punks him. And he takes off the mask and it's Johnny Gargano. And then Axiom just shows up in the drippiest ring gear ever to tell him to scram or something. I don't know. But that segment was good.
I want you to know those three are locked into this story for till Mania.
I oddly prefer it so much better with it being just Johnny. Just Johnny clowning Fraxium is so much better than Johnny and Ciampa complaining every week about Fraxium.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like him being the number one prankster, I kind of like that.
I
Candice, we don't need her. No, not like that. Not like that. Like, we don't need her for Johnny Gargano. Yeah. I get they're together, but they don't do anything together on screen.
Yeah.
That's just another, like, she can actually wrestle. She's not like Zelina Vega, who can't wrestle.
You can throw her out against Julia and have
she
a
can
decent
wrestle.
match.
You can put her back in the women's division, even if she's a new member of the Secret Service or some crap.
Yeah.
Like, you need bodies. She can actually wrestle. Let her wrestle.
Yeah.
Even if she's losing most of her matches, just let her do it.
Absolutely.
Because it makes no sense why she's being a manager.
No.
Because Johnny's not even wrestling that often.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, she would be a decent body just to throw out there. Let her fight Jade. Let Jade squash her. Whatever.
Jade will injure her.
Probably. But yeah, that was SmackDown. We can move on over to Dusseldorf for Raw. Monday Night Raw. Live on Netflix. And at 23 minutes and 13 seconds into the episode, we got our first wrestling match.
I just got to say.
Raw, come on.
It only took 2 weeks. And I get it. These were 2 big weeks for SmackDown.
Absolutely.
And it might change. But next week is also looking really exciting.
Absolutely.
Well, when this episode comes out tomorrow, it's looking really exciting. SmackDown is back firmly on top. We forgot to mention Kit Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Kit wanted to get a match to fight against toxicity.
But I feel like in the wrestling world right now, it's required to bring up Kit Wilson.
He went to talk to Aldis, and Aldis said, hang on a minute, close the door on him. And Kit Wilson said, you close the door on me. You, sir, are toxic goat. I'm here for Kit Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kit Wilson, keep doing what you're doing.
Push Kit Wilson.
Push Kit Wilson.
Yeah. Keep him relevant, but
keep doing exactly what you're doing with Kit Wilson.
Yeah. When we need him to answer the U.S. Open Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
10 times in a row.
And give him a promo on his way to the ring.
About how toxic Melo is.
You could pull a Heath Slater, let him get dropped every time he goes to accept the challenge.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, him versus Melo would be a good match. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we've got Dusseldorf. We need to focus on Dusseldorf. We had Rio kicking off the show. We are Rio.
Nobody is ready for Rio.
I'm over it. I've been over it.
I'm tired of them making me not want to like Rhea and Io.
Yep.
Rhea and Io are my 2 favorite women in that company.
2 of the best.
Rio is one of my least favorite tag teams in that company.
Absolutely.
It is insane.
So bad.
Never denying what they can do in ring. But I get it. We say this every week. Stop hugging.
Stop hugging.
Please stop hugging.
Looking at each other like lost lovers. Like, enough is enough.
Liv and Roxanne are out there to try to accept your challenge and talk about the titles. Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? Like, why? Why?
It's so bad.
Why do you have to be like that during the whole promo? Why do y'all gotta enter? Io does her entrance, And then it
Rhea's
gets cut
looking
short.
up at her.
And then it's just...
Yeah. They're attached at the hip.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's so...
Is somebody telling them to do this?
Yeah.
Or are they just
They might just do it. I mean, I get that they're friends, like legitimately friends. That's cool. I'm fine with it. I get that friends hug. Cool. I'm fine with it.
But friends don't only hug.
No.
Rhea and Io don't talk to each other. They just hug each other.
Io at one point. Oh, well, we also had Bailey and Lyra come out, as well as Liv and Roxanne to answer the call, to which the Dusseldorf crowd loved Bailey.
Gotta love it. They were singing for like
they
crazy.
They were hype. And Bailey laid into a little bit with it, and she was like, "Hold on, let them sing my song."
Thank you,
sing
Dusseldorf. I love y'all. Shout out to Bailey.
Shout out. And then Bailey.
Shout out to Lyra Valkyria. She didn't really say much.
No, but she was there. She was backing up Bailey. Bailey and Lyra, and then Liv and Roxanne start going at each other about who's going to be the title holders.
Oh, we beat you. We deserve the shot. We deserve the shot. I never lost my belt.
Rhea goes to say something, and Io says, "Rhea, I got this." And then goes off on him in Japanese. Then the Kabukis come out. Drop Rio while the other two teams start going at each other. Turns into a big squabble, basically, because the Kabukis get back in the ring. Eventually, Rio get back up. They stand tall.
I don't like that.
Me either.
They just won the belts, sure.
Yeah.
But you should have let Liv and Roxanne stand tall.
You should have, but you also are scared. I feel like WWE in general is just scared to let the top baby faces ever in the show or in their segment on the ground.
No, just Rhea and Io.
Cody too.
We're talking about the women's division right now.
Okay. I'm just saying that it's the WWE mindset though. Like they generally will do
they're
that.
They're ones that the people who are going to be on the front of posters aren't going to fall.
Exactly. It's a mindset that they have about their top people. So yes, Rhea and Io will never in a segment on the ground. Stephanie Vaquero will though.
Unless it's against like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
This segment's interesting to me.
Okay.
Because we've been building a ton of tag stuff on SmackDown.
And none of these people were involved.
I really figured that the next team to get a shot would have been one of the SmackDown teams.
Yes.
It's the same thing. Kabuki Warriors faced Rhea and Io, even though everybody was kind of on par with each other in the story, but Rhea and Io were on Raw.
Yeah.
And SmackDown's women's tag are getting thrown aside again for a team on Raw.
Well, I
don't have an issue with Judgment Day getting a tag title shot because they won the triple threat later in the night. But it kind of felt like the number one contendership match should have been Charlotte and Alexa, which maybe this is hindered because Charlotte's sick. I don't know what she has.
Yeah.
Versus Nia and Lash.
Yeah. Well, they also...
Or at least just giving Nia and Lash tag title match.
Well, it's not even a number one contendership match. Rhea and Io told them on SmackDown last week, if we win the belts, y'all can have the shot, for sure.
Yeah.
And then
why are we doing
we're immediately into a
You
Raw.
should have at least had Nia and Lash show up on Raw.
Because they're all there.
Segment.
Absolutely. But we did get, you said...
And included them in the multi-tag match.
Yeah, this ended up becoming a triple threat between the Kabukis, Bailey, Lyra, Judgment Day. It was a match. Nothing would
get more.
Absolutely.
But maybe I don't. Because if you... Early into the reign... Whoever's challenging is not going to win.
No.
So the longer we wait, maybe the more hope we have for Bailey and Lyra.
That's
true. I still think they are easily on screen the most entertaining duo of all the women's tag division right now. Charlotte and Alexa are fun, but Bailey and Lyra are the most entertaining.
You know what's even better?
They haven't had a single title shot.
Bailey and Lyra are the most entertaining on screen. They're friends at this point in time. It's not really a friend.
They actually have some kind of matching gear, unlike any of the other teams.
Bailey used to be a hugger, and they don't even hug like
they don't hug. They don't hug at all.
Nah, it's crazy. Bailey is the hugger, and they don't hug.
I feel like this is the team you got the most potential with, and they're just not quite.
Yeah, enough. They don't. They're not ready to pull the trigger on them, but. Yeah, we got.
I'm glad the Kabukis didn't freaking win. Dude.
Yeah, Liv hit the Oblivion on Kairi Sane.
I'm really tired of the Kabuki Warriors. I really am. And granted, I've wanted the Kairi Sane solo push for a while now. Their tag title reign was not very good. Every other team in the division was more interesting than them while they were tag champs.
Yes.
The Rhea and Io match is done.
I would say
I don't wanna
everyone
see
except Rhea was more.
If you're gonna keep them as a team,
that's all they're ever going to be.
let
at this
them
point.
fight someone else.
They'll be a tag team.
But you should really just, once the Raquel stuff's done, if Stephanie's gonna retain, let her fight Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Let Kairi Sane win a mid-card title.
Yeah.
Please.
Or you just split them up, send one to SmackDown, one to Raw, and we don't ever get
Literally
Kabuki's
let
again.
Asuka be like, I'm tired of you, Kairi. Missed.
You failed me too many
Deuces.
too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not as good as Io was.
I don't dislike the Kabuki Warriors as a tag team. The problem is they are, because of their being the champs, and you had, like you said, Charlotte and Alexa were more important, Rhea's more important, but they were the ones that were constantly fight. Like Kairi was always,
But they were
in a
also
ring
constantly
doing something.
losing while they were the champs.
Kairi Sane, it wasn't Asuka losing. Kairi Sane was getting pinned in every match that they were in. It made them non-believable as champs, and then you just got too much of them. Like,
I feel like since
Oversaturation.
day one, yeah, of course the pairing of Asuka and Kairi is good.
yeah,
But any time that they've reassembled as a team, because they're not always a team,
yeah,
like even when they debuted with Paige as their manager. That was crappy.
Yes.
That was so weird. And then they reunited as Damage Control.
yeah.
Why? Like, I get we're expanding Damage Control, but Asuka felt so weird joining that group.
Yes.
And then they reunite again because literally Adam Pearce said, do y'all want to be a team and fight for the tag titles? And then they turned heel in this terrible story with Rhea and Io.
Yes.
Like, the conditions are always horrible. It's a good pairing on paper. It's a not good pairing, in my opinion, in any story they've ever done with them.
yeah.
Whether it's... and they never win. Aside from their championship
Winning the
match
titles.
when they win
Yes.
the belt.
Yeah.
Any match they are in, they lose.
Yes. They will always be the fall guys or fall girls. But yeah, I'm glad they're not number one contenders. We're getting Judgment Day. Liv and Roxanne went out there and made their statement, and then they came backstage to find Finn Balor playing 2K, where he was beating up Cody Rhodes as himself. And Liv said, "What are you doing?" "I'm playing 2K." No, like, what are you doing about Raquel's getting a title shot? We're getting our title shot. What are you doing? And Finn, after giving his fiery promo in a untelevised segment about he's going to lead the Judgment Day into the future, 2026, because Dom, JD are gone, yada, 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 he decides, all right, I'll do something about it.
CM Punk later in the night, after beating Braun Breaker in the last week, comes out. Hey, guys. Dusseldorf. I want to be a fighting champion.
Yeah.
I've not... he didn't say this, but he hasn't defended much.
Yeah.
So now he wants to be a fighting champion. All right, see you later, Dusseldorf. Thanks, guys. Finn Balor comes out. Dusseldorf did not know his theme song at the start.
No.
I don't think. Finn comes out. Dusseldorf doesn't like Finn very much.
Shout out Dusseldorf.
We're going to say it a lot.
Yeah.
He says, I'm one of the people you said you wanted to challenge. And validly, CM Punk says, bro, what have you been doing? That was 2 months ago. Every
Sitting on
time
the
I see you,
couch.
you're playing 2K or you're worried about Dom Mysterio.
Or shining Liv's boots.
You've been doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Too little, too late, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a man of my word. I do want to fight you. I'll give Dusseldorf a title match right now.
Right now. Dusseldorf got hype.
Finn says, no. I've learned about timing and stuff. That's the key. And at first, I thought he was just going to be like, no, I want to face you in Ireland, which I thought would be crappy. But they did it the right way in having him say, you've pulled home field advantage so many times in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling it on you. I like it. Of course, we're doing this
Yeah.
to give Finn a title shot in Ireland.
Yeah.
He's obviously not going to win. This is a good choice because Punk needed defenses. Mm-hmm. And this isn't a high stakes match or anything.
Yeah, nah.
My issue is I get bringing up the home field advantage thing, but also Finn, you're kind of in zero position to call any shots.
Yeah.
CM Punk is generously giving you a title shot
Because he wants to fight you.
after thinking you really don't deserve it anymore.
Yeah.
Because Punk pretty much said that. Like, you've done
Yeah,
nothing
literally.
ever since I called you out. What? Like, you have no weight.
Finn's character
You
has
have
no weight.
leverage.
Yeah.
There's no reason you should be able to call that shot.
I agree.
You should theoretically be taking what you can get. Now, of course, they're doing it for Ireland.
Yes.
If this was on Monday Night Raw in freaking
Brooklyn, New
USA,
York? Yeah, nah.
I would have way bigger of a problem than I do ultimately because of
I
they
think
just want to give the Ireland crowd their fan
realistically,
it's just like letting Gunther have a match in Germany.
Yeah,
Even though he's
but
Austrian, it's the same thing.
Realistically, if WWE had been in America this week, I don't even think this segment would have happened.
No,
they would have picked someone else to
no.
fight Punk.
Finn would not be fighting.
Finn
for
wouldn't be in a
world
world title
championship.
shot.
And ultimately, if Sheamus wasn't hurt, I think this segment wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, so he's fighting next week in Ireland for.
He's not winning.
No,
the
not at
Irish
all.
crowd's gonna be happy for him and loving him, and
we're also getting another.
You're not gonna let him get squashed.
Yeah.
I hope we keep some momentum going. I'm not asking for him to be.
This doesn't need to be a
world
fall
title
off
shot
the
every
face.
week.
Yeah.
But for years it's been WWE plans a solo push for Finn.
Yeah.
This is the time where you can actually do it. Because he has been in a faction for years, and there is no other guys for him to team with right now.
If you really want to do it, the way you do it is you let him lose. You let Liv and Roxanne win the tag belts. And I don't think you're going to let Raquel beat Stephanie, but whatever. You get it to the point where Liv holds more power in this current Judgment Day as it sits and say, enough is enough. We don't need you. You're the only guy here. Dom's not now. JD's not here.
Well,
whatever. Just get him away from Judgment Day. They're not going to do anything for him right now.
There's two routes you can take here in my eyes. That's not a bad plan.
Yeah.
But there's also one hinging situation on these two routes. If Dom's staying Intercontinental Champion,
which he is,
you let them hold the leverage. We're all holding belts, even Dom.
Yeah.
You're a weak link.
Yeah.
You started this version of the Judgment Day, and you're the weak link.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you vacate, you let him bring the IC title back home.
To the Judgment Day. Yes.
But I don't think he's vacating.
I don't either.
And if you're keeping the belt on Dom, they've hinted at it for, I mean, it's literally been building for over a year, technically. What other IC title match would you give him at WrestleMania?
Yeah. It'd be Finn Balor.
It would be something random like last year's WrestleMania that's a multi-man match with no story.
Yeah.
Because all the big hitters are going to be doing something else. It's not like we're going to get a Dom AJ again. Like, Finn is the best
unless it's
pick.
a Vision member. That's the only other option.
Well, I only see that happening in some sort of not story-based thing. Because a Vision member is not going to feud with Dominic Mysterio with a story.
Yeah, agree.
That just doesn't really, that wouldn't work well on TV unless you switch the whole Judgment Day to faces. Like,
wouldn't work.
I mean, they like some of them, but also you have Raquel getting booed out of the building, so
which makes sense.
It doesn't really work. Dom's keeping the belt.
Yeah.
Let's get Finn out of here. Let's get the face turn.
Yes.
Let Finn go honestly, solo. Like, if Dom could be there, if Dom could actually be there, I would have him drop Finn next week.
Yeah.
I would have Finn lose the match to CM Punk
and let Dom
Judgment Day with Dom come out and drop Finn. Maybe it could happen. That's how I would book it. But I don't know if Dominic Mysterio is going to be on TV anytime soon. I don't know what he's out with.
It's a shoulder. That's all I think. I think it's a shoulder, I should say. I don't know for
sure. Or if he can be back in time, you let Dom eliminate Finn from the Royal Rumble.
I'd rather him just drop him on a Raw. And we can have a solo face Finn Balor in the Rumble than Judgment Day on the edge getting dropped, Finn Balor in the Rumble.
Yeah.
More exciting that way.
Yes.
But yeah, so Finn's fighting next week.
What you really should do, if Dom's back, he drops Finn next week after Finn fails to win the World Championship.
Yes.
And then Finn eliminates Dom from the Royal Rumble to propel
setting
them
up the
forward.
WrestleMania match.
I eliminated you. You pinned me last year when we were in the same faction for the title. I want what's mine.
Yes.
Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. It writes itself because they've had it brewing for ages.
Yep.
It's simple.
Especially with JD being out. You don't have to worry about where he goes. It's so simple.
It's such an easy option.
Yeah, now's the perfect time to strike.
Yes.
We also had Javon Evans' official Raw roster debut against Bravo Americano.
Fine.
Congratulations.
I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I don't think anybody's supposed to care too much about this. It's just kind of throwaway matches.
Yeah.
Not because the matches are bad. Not because either of these people are bad in ring, but it's so low card, low stakes. Nothing's on the line. It's just kind of a, okay.
Here you go. He's gonna fly around the ring and
Americano's question. I don't know why I had this thought just watching the match, and it's
right.
the most random thing. Are Bravo and Rio El Grande's kids or his brothers?
Excellent question. I believe Bravo is the way Wade Barrett was talking about on commentary. It's not what they're related to in terms of brother or cousin or whatever. He said that Bravo is the muscle of the group. Rio is the brains of the operation or something. And then he said, well, what's El Grande? And he's the patriarchal figure. I don't know what they are.
If this was an adoptive family, El Grande's the dad, right?
Yes, absolutely.
He's not the older brother.
Another Americano's point to make.
I got another Americano's point too.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Because you had lightning in a bottle with El Grande.
Well,
and it has completely fizzled out into the three guys trying to corner Javon after losing in a match.
I'm completely done with the kayfabe. You had lightning in a bottle with Chad Gable.
Absolutely.
You don't have lightning in a bottle with Ludwig Kaiser.
You had it, though.
Fun.
He continued the work.
I never really felt it.
No. But
fans
fans around the world were still
I get it. There was
fans.
much bigger stuff in AAA.
Yeah.
But I don't like this AAA go for him. He's
Hashtag
not a AAA roster member.
Not my El Grande.
El Grande was great because he was this luchador mocking character on the WWE roster, which has such a small amount of luchadors.
Yes.
So he's kind of just ragging on a very small amount of people on repeat.
Yeah.
And then also happening to beat normal people who aren't luchadors.
While
Putting
also
him in a
being Chad
field
Gable.
With luchadors and
as a
taking
separate
him
character.
off of main screen WWE TV.
Yeah.
Just completely takes away his relevance.
And now he's completely beloved.
To the casual WWE
Yeah.
fan. Because, me watching the product right now, watching just Monday Night Raw and SmackDown,
Yeah.
I don't care about him because he's not feuding with the luchadors of Monday Night Raw.
He does nothing.
He's not even feuding with a luchador.
No.
He is feuding with Javon Evans.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Well,
It doesn't work anymore.
I think the other problem is El Grande worked better with Chad because they were two separate characters.
That's the point I've always made.
You had Chad Gable
just El Grande Americano
Yeah,
now. There's no mystery because nobody cares. Because
just a luchador.
Nobody cares because there is no Ludwig Kaiser.
Exactly.
There's no reason to be like, who is this guy?
No.
Because he is just El Grande.
Yeah.
People have just accepted that is El Grande Americano.
Exactly.
With the Gable Americano, it was, haha,
You
who
think
is he?
it's me.
You think it's Chad Gable, but there's Chad Gable. There's El Grande.
Yeah.
What? Now there's no mystery, even if the mystery was obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole thing was he was a joke character.
Yes.
He was a joke character who was pulling off legitimate wins with a super funny story.
Absolutely.
Now it's just, that's El Grande Americano.
Who at this point is a legitimate luchador in AAA.
He's a different guy. His mask is a bit different, but hey, we don't care. And we'll just accept that there's two El Grandes too.
Well, think about it this way. If you're looking at it from the point of, say, a new fan who
You just
their
think this is
New
God.
Year's resolution was, I'm going to start watching WWE.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks' time, you've seen El Grande backstage. You think he's just a luchador.
Yeah.
You have no
you think he's
idea
just
what
a
he is.
white luchador.
Yeah. Running around with two other white luchadors.
And he speaks
Fluent
good
English.
Spanish now.
Or Spanish, yeah. Not English.
I don't remember Chad being very good at Spanish. Chad couldn't speak Spanish.
No, he would
They had the AI voiceovers.
Yeah, he would say a couple, gracias when he did that.
You went from having AI voiceovers, which were so clearly supposed to be AI.
Yes.
Your stance on AI or not, it was actually well used in this situation.
Yeah.
From having the AI generated pictures, from having him act like he's been around forever, from having him act like the Lucha Libre fans all love him when they don't, from having it be the Chad Gable thing. But now you don't have the AI stuff. He actually speaks Spanish. The Lucha Libre fans actually
Love
like
him.
him.
Yeah.
He's not feuding with luchadors. There's no Ludwig Kaiser. You've stripped him so much of what the original idea was.
Yeah.
The whole original idea is just gone. El Grande Americano existed because Chad Gable could not beat luchadors.
Yes.
Now El Grande Americano is just a guy.
A luchador.
He's just another member of the roster.
Yeah.
Who's not doing much of anything.
Absolutely.
I don't like it. I don't like it. If you like it, power to you.
Yeah, I mean.
But it's just not my El Grande.
No.
This isn't the El Grande that I bought the mask and the shirt for.
No, this is not the El Grande that had me excited to tune into Raw every week. This is just...
This isn't the El Grande that I thought legitimately could have won Money in the Bank.
Absolutely.
Over Seth Rollins.
Yes.
It's just not.
It's not it.
The only way to save it is letting Chad come back as El Grande.
Yes.
At the same time. And then get Chad Grande versus Ludwig Grande in a mask versus mask match.
Yes. And we realize, oh my God, it's Ludwig Kaiser.
Or you bring Chad back as El Grande and you make him make the Creed brothers dress up as Rio and Bravo and you do 6v6.
Yeah.
Like, this is legitimate. This isn't a crappy idea.
Yeah,
like, you let all of American Made just how he used to impersonate luchadors.
Yeah.
Now he's impersonating the Americano family.
Yeah.
And he's
the original.
And he's got to do it
Americano.
crappy. Like, he's got to stay not speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
He's got to stay mocking them. So now the Lucha fans who like Ludwig Grande don't like Chad Grande still, because now he's mocking the El Grande that they like.
Yeah.
But he's the original.
Yeah, I like it.
And you would still have Chad running around. Too.
And you would actually utilize the Creed brothers for something.
Yes. I mean, I feel like they're still just waiting on Chad to do anything with the Creeds.
I guess. At this point in time, I don't even know if when Chad comes back, they do anything with the Creeds, except for them walking.
I don't even know if they do anything with Grande when Chad comes back.
He might legitimately just be Chad Gable again.
Which I also wouldn't hate.
No,
because I love Chad Gable. He's one of my favorite people in that company.
Absolutely. No joke, arguably.
I don't know. I did not go into this episode thinking we would be talking about El Grande Americano so much. But
I didn't go into this episode of Raw thinking that it
No, this episode of our show.
Oh.
But my other point with the Grandes, Rio and Bravo, or Rio and Bravo, I don't know how you say the one's name.
Well, Cole says it one way, Wade says it the other.
They don't look American enough.
Yeah.
Like, the one is just a red luchador, and the other is just a blue luchador.
Yeah.
Like, El Grande still has, like, the American flag aesthetic.
Yes.
These two don't look American enough.
Nah. They're just
I have an issue
little
with that.
luchador lackeys.
If their names were just Rio and Bravo, fine. But they still have Americano
yeah. They should have,
so they should look like their first designs, while way more basic than what they're wearing now, still had the red, white, and blue. This doesn't even have that.
Yeah.
Freaking one of them just looks like Sin Cara.
It's just low effort.
I mean, the gear is high effort. It's just like, it's good looking gear, I guess. It just doesn't
they're not
quite fit for
prominent enough for them to really care. Like,
well, no,
the point being,
I think they figured if we give one red gear and one blue gear, oh, it's America.
Red, white,
but
blue,
like, they don't look it.
Yeah.
Because their gear,
if it's a singles match, you have no idea.
If El Grande wears just red, he still looks American because he's got the feather wings and the this and that. And he has got an iconic image at this point.
Yeah.
These two don't. They're wearing stuff I could probably make in 2K as far as like their mask designs and go.
Yes.
So it doesn't give me an American feel.
No.
They should come out with the U.S. flag. They should have red, white, and blue. They
should have like American flag.
You can let them wear camo and wear military outfits. I don't care. Just something American feeling.
Represent
Especially the fact that they're not in America right now.
Yeah. Makes more sense. I like the point. We got to keep moving. We have also next week, I wanted to make this off of the Finn Balor stuff, another title match. We've got Becky defending against Maxine.
Yes, another one. You just want Becky on the card. And
absolutely. And
Ireland, she's going to win.
Absolutely. Maxine's done.
Moody Maxine.
We're moving on.
Now, I mean, Maxine and Academy cut a promo. She was like, I'm ready to get my belt back. I'm not going to get upset. Me winning it proved that I belong here, and I'm going to get it back next week. Okay, Maxine, that's fine. Sure.
I'm going to put you in an ankle lock, and I'm going to break your ankle.
Okay.
Whatever.
And then she tells
Otis
Alpha
and
Academy,
Tozawa,
hey, y'all got to be confident in yourselves, too. Y'all can do something. And then Otis and Tozawa pull up to Jay. I guess Jimmy
couldn't make the flight.
Make it overseas.
Yeah.
Pretty much, they're like, hey, man, That's like kind of how
Otis talks
a little bit. It's just like
he's
not
like,
really,
oh,
but
what's
like
up?
he's got a high pitched voice. He's like, "What's up, Boos?
Yeah.
You said you give a shot to anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
the whole
but I'm
division,
really
yeah.
leaving y'all off. I don't want to do y'all like that, Oos. I'm talking about everyone else. Kind of just trying to be like, oh, y'all are my friends. I don't want to be you. And they're like, we want the shot. And he's like, oh, y'all serious?
All right. Just know you're going against the best tag team in the game.
It's going to be a sneaky good match.
Oh, yeah.
Alpha Academy is obviously Alpha Academy is obviously going to lose.
Yeah.
They're not going to get another shot after.
But you know what? At least we're getting someone else
fine with it.
a tag match.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Perfectly fine with it.
Because it's not like the Usos' last tag title reign. They were fighting the biggest tag team ever.
Yeah.
They fought Shinsuke and Rick Boogs at WrestleMania.
Rick Boogs was sharp. Yeah. So sharp. Michael Cole had an interview with Raquel at the entryway to ask her about, I remember when you first came in and you were so nice and so kind and smiling, and now, why are you doing this? Why are you attacking Stephanie Vaquer? And Raquel says, because you've seen how many times I've been screwed out of this belt, cheated out of this belt. I will not stop until I get that title.
Raquel's getting so much better. I loved what she did with when the fans were booing and she was just like, thank you so much. I loved that.
Yeah.
That was so good. Because usually when they boo, a heel's just like,
they just
shut up.
Yeah.
Like Dom would always just yell, shut up to all the fans. And Raquel just be like, thank you guys so much. I love that. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Especially with how much booze she was getting. And Stephanie hobbles her way out there.
To which Raquel just walks away.
She's like okay,
laughing at her.
And then Stephanie, this ain't going to stop me. If
I'm
you want
your champion.
It, come get it. And then Raquel just, bam,
drops
her, takes the belt.
Wham, right on the boot.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Love it.
Push Raquel.
Let her get the win on this.
I still think Nikki Bella's going to end up champion.
If you're going to let the women be so roped into the tag division, don't try to force something for a singles feud. Just let these two go at it at Mania. And, it doesn't have to be the biggest marquee match. Just let this be the match.
Yeah.
Neither of them are on the poster, sure. But everyone on the poster is, doing something
involved
else.
In something.
Tag division mostly, and then you got Becky as IC.
I agree.
I don't want to force one of the women into something with Stephanie Vaquer. Obviously, you could do something more exciting with Stephanie at Mania.
Yeah. All depending upon what the Rumble happens to.
I would let Raquel win the Royal Rumble.
I don't think she'll win the Rumble. I think she could win an Elimination Chamber.
I
don't think they're ready to put her as a Rumble winner.
It'd be star making. They've not done anything big with the Royal Rumble in quite a while.
And I don't expect them to this year.
Women's wise.
I still think Bianca comes back and wins it.
Bailey was the obvious pick. Yeah. Charlotte was the obvious pick. Yeah. I want to see star making. I want to see something make someone. Raquel winning the Rumble's big.
It would be awesome. I don't feel they'll do it. I think she easily wins the chamber.
It gives you a reason to keep this going because this has already been going for a while. It gives you a reason to keep it going. Yeah. You can let her win the Rumble. Stephanie can do something between that Elimination Chamber period with someone else.
Nikki Bella.
I don't care who. Moody Maxine.
Oh, God.
And then you can get their rematch at WrestleMania. I don't know. Or Stephanie's not going to walk into Mania as champ because she's not on the poster.
Yeah, that could happen too.
Or she's going to vacate. But I don't think so.
I think she would have vacated this week, or we were gotten a breaking news
it's not
or whatever. Yeah.
Or if it is, it's something really minor.
Yeah. We had Austin Theory,
an ankle sprain or something,
and Bronson Reed versus Penta and Dragon Lee.
Why are we doing Austin and Bronson?
Not the pick.
No.
Austin and Logan are the pick.
Yes.
Good match.
Yeah, I mean,
it was.
It's the four guys in the ring. They're all good wrestlers.
Dragon Lee actually got chance when he walked out, and they got a close up on it. He was genuinely so happy and excited that they were chanting Dragon Lee, Dragon. I felt so hyped for Dragon Lee.
I like it, but
what are we doing?
This should just be the Lucha Bros.
What are we doing?
I'm tired of Penta teaming with everyone in the world except for Rey Fenix. I'm tired of Rey Fenix teaming with everyone in the world except for Penta.
I'm tired of Rey Mysterio getting young luchadors to do his fights for him just so he can bury the talent. Why
wasn't Rey here this week?
He wasn't flying to Germany. I mean, come on now, Dusseldorf, really? Yeah, no.
But this match was all just leading to Braun Breaker coming out and spearing
Yeah, we
Dragon Lee mid-match DQ. Adam Pearce earlier in the night told Paul, hey, I don't want to deal with Braun Breaker tonight.
Don't blame him.
Tell him to leave if you see him show up. I'm not dealing with him.
If he has bad intentions, I'll tell him to leave.
Dusseldorf got to see Braun spear the crap out of Dragon. Pierce gets in his face, and then Tsunami in the background. And Pierce gets in Braun's face, spear in the background.
I did love watching them just set the Tsunami up so slowly while Pierce is just going.
Logan was like
on
jumping
Braun.
up and down, getting hype.
It was awesome.
He's still humble.
Yes. And then as Pierce goes to check on Penta from the Tsunami, we get another spear to Dragon Lee. Pierce grabs Braun, gets in his face.
Turns him around.
Yeah.
He does not do anything major, Paul Heyman. He turns him around.
Legality.
And then
Braun puts him in the corner.
Grabs him. I'm going to kill you. What was that? I will kill you.
Yeah.
And then literally the Vision has to pull Braun Breaker off of him. Austin Theory's like, hey, man, you got to stop. You got to stop.
Logan Paul in the entryway literally says, dude, stop.
I love that.
Stop. Dude, he's going to kill you.
Logan Paul telling
he's going to kill
Adam Pearce screaming at Braun Breaker and Logan Paul saying, he's going to kill you.
You need to chill.
Awesome.
I love it. Logan Paul's the most humble superstar out there.
So humble.
And
that was really funny, though. I like that part.
I loved it.
You cut a commercial, you come back. And then
Braun's still backstage fuming.
Pierce is still screaming at Braun, spit flying everywhere.
He's just dripping down.
Yeah, he's been screaming for a solid 5 minutes at this point. You know, he tells Braun to look at him when I talk to you. You're suspended.
Indefinitely. Yeah.
Braun walks off. He tells Paul. Paul says, that was a terrible decision. He says, yeah. It was the worst one he'll ever
Should
make.
have never put his hands on me.
No, it was the worst one you'll ever make. You put your hands on first. No. What? You gonna get him fired?
He did put his hands on him first. No, that's just what
how is this the worst decision?
That's their angle. They're gonna go. Pierce is gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
And
eliminate Braun Breaker.
Screw it. They give us stupid throwaway matches at Elimination Chamber every year. Give us Adam Pearce
versus Braun Breaker. That'd be awesome. Give me Braun Breaker in the Royal Rumble to eliminate, or Adam Pearce to eliminate Braun Breaker.
The Vision versus Ray, Dragon, Penta, and Adam Pearce.
Good Lord. Shout out Adam Pearce. Greatest GM out there right now.
There's nobody who's better at yelling.
No.
Nobody is better
when
at
he
yelling
starts
than Adam
going
Pearce.
in, I'm hype.
I'm sure he has to sit there and like take freaking cough medicine, all this crap.
Yeah.
For the
Drink
whole
some
week after
soothing
every Monday Night
teas.
Raw. But like the yelling performance, dude, the spitting, dude.
Peak.
I love it. He's such a great GM.
And then we got the main event.
Dusseldorf
got a banger for the main event.
Loved some Gunther.
I'm here for it.
Dusseldorf loved them some Gunther. Also loved them some AJ.
Yes.
Dusseldorf would not have been upset no matter who won this match.
No, but even with how the match ended, I'm upset.
I get it. The match was good.
Yes.
AJ wanted to make Gunther tap.
The match was great until it just turned into calf crusher for the last minute.
You got Gunther fake tapping on the side where he knows the ref's not going to see it.
Yes.
Should have shown that on camera during the match. I guess they missed their cue because they do have recording of it.
Yeah, they had the shot.
I guess they missed the timing. It was weird. I instantly knew what happened.
Yeah.
But it was weird not seeing it happen.
Agreed.
Because seeing AJ celebrate after not seeing it, it's like, okay, I know what happened, but some
this
people
is-
are probably really confused.
Yeah, especially people sitting in the crowd have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, because if you're on the one side of AJ and can only see the Titantron, you legitimately don't know what's happening.
Absolutely.
On TV, you can kind of use some intuition, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Because you see Gunther kind of reach around.
yeah. Gunther fake taps. AJ starts celebrating like he wins. Rookie move.
Yeah.
And then the ref's like, this match isn't over. Gunther low
Low
blow.
blow.
Power bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Nasty powerball.
I don't want to see Gunther ever win with a pin again.
Oh, only submissions?
Yes. If he taps Cena, I don't want to see him ever pin anybody else again.
That's valid. I do love
If it's a
his
situation like this with a low blow and that, fine. You can nasty power bomb and then choke him out.
Yeah, I guess.
I for Gunther's character, just like how me and you never want to see Gunther lose
Yes.
again.
For the character, it makes sense.
Keep him that dominant.
Yeah. But also, for the character, there was no reason he should have had a fake tap to AJ.
Yeah. How they played it, it's not... How they played it, it was strategy.
Yeah.
It's not like he was tapping and was hurt. How it played off on TV, if you ask me personally, Gunther did it solely as a strategic play.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I get that.
And then to the younger audience, they can say, well, AJ had him beat. The ones that wanted AJ, obviously, to beat the guy who beat John Cena.
Yes. But this isn't over.
Oh, no.
Don't give them another singles match too soon. Mm-mm. Have them both in the Rumble.
Yes. Agreed.
Have them both lose the Rumble. Agreed. Have them face each other at WrestleMania.
Agreed.
Let Gunther win, because Gunther needs wins at WrestleMania.
Gunther just shouldn't lose. Period.
Let it be a submission match.
Yeah. Calf crusher versus choke.
Or a no DQ or something. Something interesting.
Yeah.
Gunther doesn't do no DQ too often, but still.
I agree.
But AJ could be like, you low blowed me. I want no DQ.
Yeah, I want a stipulation to where this doesn't cost me the match.
Something interesting. It was a good match. Dusseldorf.
Great match. Dusseldorf got a great main event because the rest of Raw was kind of buns.
I don't know. I mean,
it was all right.
I mean, it was fine enough.
It was
a serviceable ending.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of all I have to say about it.
Agreed. We're going to get more AJ Gunther down the road.
Yeah.
That's this week in wrestling. Match of the week, wrestler of the week.
Wrestler of the week, I got to go with Drew McIntyre.
Absolutely. Scottish psychopath winning the WWE Undisputed Championship. There's no other pick. Match of the week, for me, could honestly be the 3 Stages of Hell. Not because the 3 Stages of Hell was great. Solely the steel cage was great, in my opinion. But the only other option for me was Gunther AJ because they had a great match up until the just weird finish. Mm-hmm. But I preferred the finish of the Drew match more, so I think I'm going to go Cody Drew.
I'm also going with Cody versus Drew.
Yeah. Maybe the only time I get Cody Rhodes match of the week. And it wasn't really because of Cody.
Has it happened before?
Probably not. It would have had to have been maybe Mania for... No, because that match was so bad we wouldn't have given Cena match of the week.
We weren't
doing
not? This show during Mania.
I don't remember. Horrible.
I think I would have given it to him for SummerSlam if Cena would have won.
They fought it. Yeah, that was their better match.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. But I didn't.
Oh no, we might have given it Cody Seth for the Saudi Arabia titles because that was a great
Possibly,
match.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, we might have given him that one. More for Seth than Cody, but yeah. All right. Thank you for tuning in to episode 29 of the Heel Tactics Podcast. We're here on YouTube, dropping every Thursday at 2 o'clock p.m. Audio-only versions on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Podcasts. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on socials. We've got clips coming out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Reels. Get the word out. Send us anybody you think would like it. Comment, subscribe. Those are what really matter. We want some fan engagement if we can have it. We want to hear y'all's thoughts on our thoughts or just your thoughts on the match so that you can kind of get a little bit of conversation.
If you miraculously make it to this point in the episode, drop a comment.
Yeah. If you made it to the end,
just let us know that you made it to the end.
It'd be exciting. But yeah, we'll be back next week. We've got the 2 title matches on Raw and the 4 matches on SmackDown leading to the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday Night's Main Event. So it should be a good week in wrestling. But yeah, we'll see you next week. Hope you have a good one. Thank you.